And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to Beyond All Reason Cast. This is gonna be a bit different from my usual ones. Usually I have like two teams. This will be a four-way free-for-all on the Crescent Bay version 2. So team 1 we have red as Stone Butt, and blue is Too Late. Team 2, I think that's team 2. Vorbish Alredden, man, I'm butchering his name. As green and yellow is Milk Junkie. Team 3, I'm just going clockwise. I don't know if that's actually the team. Orange is Pregussion. And pink is Skill Whiz. That's a very similar. Violet? I don't know. X Scissor, Team 4 with Butterfly as Teal. Let's start this. Let's get this going, and then we'll have a quick look at the map. So there are 4 main islands where each of the groups of 4 start off on, and then there's one island in the center. With the body of water, we can definitely see some naval or air, as Butterfly mentioned. So there's the starting area. There's quite a bit of a. Okay, so there's quite a bit of. There's quite a few sites for metal extractors. There are also, I guess, these land bridges where it's shallow enough. At least it looks like it's shallow enough for units to cross. So while naval and air have their uses, it is important to be aware. Yep. So there's, for each of the islands, I'll just call them islands. Or for the mainlands, man, I'm just gonna call them mainlands, okay? And then the center one's island. So the island leads to all 4 mainlands. And I'm already hearing some combat. It's gonna be a nightmare trying to keep track of things, because I mean, honestly, the minimap is also not the easiest. Like the colors, I would have preferred if it's more, you know, the comet more grayish, something that allows the color to stand out more. But yeah, from the looks of it, it seems like all sides are pretty content on just expanding on their own territory. Is yellow? Oh shoot! Oh, that really sucks. Is yellow AFK? Wow, I feel so bad for green. I was wondering, like, who is attacking this whole time? So it looks like, I mean, green's already going for tier 2. That's an interesting decision. But at the same time, they do have the economy because they essentially have the whole island to themselves. So yeah, this could be interesting. Man, it sucks when you have, you know, an ally who's just not there. Is friendly damage off? I'm so confused. I'm assuming green is trying to finish yellow off and then salvage the metal. And this is brutal. But at the same time, this is also something that the other teams don't know about. So it could be interesting to see. I mean, they're already going for tier 2. And like I said before, I never know how these battle work out. So it will be interesting to see. And if some of these players don't scout out, they won't know. Is blue going... Wait, really? Blue is going out with artillery? I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be very chaotic. Well, at least they got the medal. So they're already building tier 2 units. That is actually terrifying. So the question is... So now they know. Now they know that green is all alone. So this is an interesting situation, right? If you know green is all alone, I mean, it's a free-for-all. There's no honor or anything. But here's a question. Do you go after green, which will give the other players a chance to attack you or build up? Or do you go the route of, okay, green is alone, so probably won't be as big of a threat until they expand? So at that point, what do you do, right? It's not an easy question to resolve. These actually... Oh, DK is +3. Man, these are some very generous metal extractors. These. So from the looks of it, we see battle for the center islands. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but we will see. I mean, it does look like orange is expanding southwards. I mean, that's the thing, right? Green is like, oh, give me some space, but other players are under no obligation. I mean, yes, it sucks for you. It's really terrible. But at the same time, like, it's up to them, right? We do have some defenses around here. Yeah, let's speed it up because it looks like all sides are kind of content on just staying idle. Yeah, orange is like, you know what? I'm gonna screw with you. And right now, blue is pushing here. That's really interesting. I don't know. Oh, yellow's back. I mean, if yellow does come back, that'd be incredible. I mean, it's something to start with. Are they sharing? Huh. I mean, I personally think this is a great decision because the opponents might think green is not as threatening, which actually can give green a chance. I mean, give yellow a chance to build up. And just from building up, they could actually get some work done. There's orange. Are these? Yeah, these are hounds. Okay, so yeah, yellow is slowly making a comeback. That's the thing, it's very easy to underestimate. Like look at this. I'm not sure if orange is actually pushing through here. What is green doing? Is green just building economy? I mean, they have this mammoth, which honestly could... Can it single-handedly hold off that? That'd be hilarious. Wait, they already have experimental gantry? Or am I getting confused? Oh no, that's mammoth. Okay, it's not the experimental gantry. Damn. Yeah, right now it feels like... You know, I thought this might be interesting, but right now looking at this, I'm like, I'm not so sure anymore. Because there's a lot of turtling, waiting until there's like an opportunity. Honestly, if these grunts get near the enemy units, that's kind of their win condition. And we see some EOS. Man, it's eating these pawns for lunch. What is yellow building? Or is yellow not focusing on... I'm interested in yellow because I'm like, this could be a comeback story. Ooh, we have a dreadnought here. And we do have some... Oh, for a moment I thought I saw red air units. But yeah, orange is definitely pushing through here. Is yellow gonna be able to build up? I'm actually very curious. Yeah, green and yellow are in a very unique situation. I'll just say that. Man, this is very maybe I don't want 2v2s. It's a lot more like turtling up. I hear... Yeah, her naval units. Might be the EOS. What's happening? So blue went aggressive and took the middle. And that might be giving them... Oh, we finally see some action here from red. Sending bows in, and it doesn't seem like Teal has much to... It doesn't look like Teal has enough. And sending the commander forward is not gonna help. Do they even have tier 2? No. Yeah, going for air units is it's definitely an investment. Interesting. So right now I would say red and blue are kinda in the lead. Blue because they control the center island as well, and no one's contesting them. Like, no one's giving them a hard time. Meanwhile, red is basically pushing through, and if red could expand through here... The battleship. Trying to build a Black Hydra, which may not suffice. Yeah, against all of those, I think they could build fast enough that these EOS might not be able to be as big of a threat. Yeah. I think the bigger threat is the battleship itself. But right now, red is finishing off teal. I don't know what pink is doing. Man, there's a lot of cussing. Like, it's a game. Yeah, these are definitely a lot more sturdier than your normal meta extractors. So yeah, now I mean to me both of these are pink. I guess dark pink and light pink. Dark pink is gonna have a hard time. Teal is more or less eliminated. Yeah, honestly sending the EOS isn't a bad. Do they only have one? Wait, did they build another shipyard? Or was that like from earlier? I mean, at this rate, their flagship is gonna finish. Oh, how do you miss something that big? For crying out loud! Yeah, they are destroying these constructors, which is not a bad decision. Flagship. Orange. I don't know what Orange is doing. Are they teching up? Are they just getting more hounds? I honestly couldn't like warm up 2 hounds. Wait, when did Orange build these? That constructor is definitely dead. Ooh, if they have fiends, yeah, these pawns won't like it too much. Honestly, I think it's more cost effective. It's quite a mess. Now the question is red gonna finish off dark pink? Are they getting paralyzed? Oh, that's light pink. What do they have that's EMPing them? I'm assuming that's EMP. And right now, orange is pushing through. I mean, if they could just hold them off. Wow, this is nuts. Like, orange is brute forcing. And yellow and green are actually putting up a pretty fierce defense. They survived that. Man, the aim of the... Wait, what? Are they doing more friendly damage? That's hilarious. Yeah, I think that flagship is doing more harm than good at this moment. So right now, it's a battle of the pinks because those two players are like there can only be one pink. Sorry, what happened? I saw this. Was that a nuke? Was that a nuke? Was that intercepted? Meanwhile, blue is pushing against orange. I'm a little confused what's going on here. Yeah, right now dark pink is like I'm all alone. Short range jamming. I mean, honestly, I feel like in these matches, if one player just focuses on tier 1 and is able to mass up or do pincer or just scout, that would do a lot of good. Let's see something long range. Did orange lose all of their... Did they lose all of their metal extractors here? What are they building? Dreadnought wreckage. Okay, they are getting subs. Wait, how are you seeing this far? Range. Oh, it has radar. I didn't realize it has built-in radar. Okay. Actually, that also explains why its aim is so terrible. Okay, we have a mammoth. So red is making a push towards dark pink. Let's make everything run a bit faster, otherwise we're gonna be here for a very long time. And you probably don't want to hear me talk that long. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is what I meant. Like, even though yellow come late, green by giving yellow units means that green doesn't have to micro everything. Like, yellow can help support. I heard explosions. I'm still trying to figure out where. Are they just raining hell on these? Wow, these bulls are just sitting duck at this point. Damn. They're just doing bombing runs. I mean, they are bringing in the shredders. Yeah, right now I think yellow and green don't want to anger. I mean, who would you target, right? Would you target orange? Cripple them further? Or would you deal with blue? Because right now blue is kind of just ignoring green and yellow. I mean, honestly, there's enough action that you'll have to tolerate me longer. So right now there's a bull push right through orange. And orange has no real answer to it. I don't think these hounds are built to fight bulls. They have decent DPS. They were only pushed the push only stopped because there was this advanced fusion reactor. Another question is, does everyone realize? Right, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if diplomacy is allowed, but maybe at this point they make it known that blue is a bigger threat. I feel like there are nukes thrown around. But they're getting intercepted. Long range battle submarines. Yeah, orange waited too long because at this point green has subs, which are doing a great job just. I mean, light pink is arriving a little too late. Stealth rocket launcher. Dark pink is still there. I mean, red and blue are in a really good spot, but green and yellow has shown a lot of long range plasma cannon. Yeah, at this point I'm not sure if anything is going to be done against blue and red. Because if this keeps up, I do think blue and red will win just because they're like red is. I'm surprised red isn't. They got titans. Oh, they got experimental. Anti-nuke system. Cover range 2000. I mean, at this point, maybe orange has annoyed green and yellow so much that they want to eliminate them. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just, actually, I see blue maybe making a move on green. They might get their attention. I'm not sure. Here we have another naval combat. But ultimately, it's a question of, will blue antagonize too many enemies. Yeah, now that blue has given um yeah, now that blue has given yellow a reason to attack them, we'll see. Alright. Oh, I didn't even notice this, but honestly I'm not surprised. Between the Tachyon and Titans. Wow, there's a nuke to make sure everything there is actually dead. So now the question is, will we start seeing yellow and green deal with blue? I mean, ideally you want orange gone because orange has been a threat for sure. It's so chaotic. But now, once red expands to this, I mean, I'm surprised they're... Okay, they are. I said I was surprised because I don't see any metal extractors here. I'm like, that would boost their economy by a lot. And at the end of the day, it's really... Okay, what's happening here? I mean, this does open up an interesting situation where if green, yellow, and pink and orange start attacking red and blue, they might not be able to handle it. And meanwhile, orange is holding up green's navy. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure green would love to deal with the threat on hand there. It looks like red is teaching blue. I mean, the fact that blue was able to just... Actually, now they are... Yeah, with these ambassadors, it's Is that completed? We still have a bit of a green, submarine fight between green and orange. I wonder, see, that's the thing. If green and yellow keep fighting orange and pink, at that point they're gonna be destroyed. But if yellow could be an absolute pain, I don't think they can be. Okay, let's speed it up because I don't see any actions right now. I mean, they are pushing into this. They're pushing with bows. They're throwing a lot of units there. I don't think yellow and green are aware of how dangerous blue and red are. Because they are investing resources on attacking them. Yeah, these titans are proven to be quite a menace. I don't think that commander will survive. It's against mechs. Or, I mean, we'll probably use a D-gun, sure. And meanwhile, yeah, green is still harassing orange, which is really bad. Looks like we have nukes flying everywhere. You know what? This is part of the reason why... I mean, at least we see higher tech stuff, but that's a lot of... And I mean a lot of camping. And I think the camping is also partly due to how many metal extraction sites you could get. Because at that point, you're essentially... You have so much resources to go by that you can't turtle up. Like, you can't push in until you get late game units. Some people like late game units, but personally I would prefer things to end a bit earlier than that. But that's just me. And all of these assault titans. Like with each of these attacks, it's just weakening their economy to the point where they cannot come back from it. And I think at this point, yeah, yellow or green are just alone. And I don't think they're in a position to do much. You just see all of these titans heading towards yellow and green. I am curious what would have happened if yellow was here from the start. I think the game would have been a lot different. But that's the thing. It wasn't like orange and pink that took advantage of this. I mean, red pushed through here. Blue went for the middle and never really got contested. That was one of the bigger things. Like, blue got the center, never really got contested. And then they just needed to hold their position. And then red was able to mop up team 4. That's what I call team 4. And then they mop up team 3. And then now it's just a slow and painful cleanup. I mean, I cannot see red and blue lose, but you never know. Mistakes can be made. I do feel it's very jagged the moment I speed up too much. Yep, I mean with this many titans, yeah, you're not gonna be able to push them back. I mean, yellow didn't have much in terms of units. Experimental assault bots. Yeah, personally I feel like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. Man, this is really loud. I don't know how I feel about free for alls, especially on a map like this, which is really cappy at the start, and then it's just whoever gets the best units and whatnot. Experimental gantry, just building titans. Like no other player had in common that could rival Reds. They're. But yeah, I don't know. It's too much turtling at the start. It might be the map. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just when there are a lot of players. It's just different. Huh, I wasn't aware of these plasma deflectors. Interesting. I'm assuming they use up energy and then they deflect. They block missiles and deflect ballistic weapons. Yeah, at this point it's just a cleanup. Damn. Yeah, it was Turtle Fest until I guess that's how these games will go. You have one side that breaks through, get a better economy, outproduce everyone else, and then win from there. And because there are 4 teams, like if it's 2-on-2, there might be a lot more combat. But because it's 4-way free for all, it just becomes a huge mess. Because you're like, okay, if I push them, it might leave this flank open. People are more likely to be cautious. But yeah, this is I don't think they have anything that could stop these guys. I mean, yellow kept playing, so that was impressive. So yellow is probably gone. Green still have scattered. I mean, green just control the seas until they no longer do so. Let's just speed it up. But yeah, at this point, the fact that red is still expanding just means that economy-wise, they will eventually finish the enemy off. Where's the commander though? I love how green is just playing guerrilla warfare now. Yeah, green did really well in that despite not having yellow, I mean, yeah, despite not having yellow, green showing enemy ally units. That's probably due to the friendly damage. Light pink did do pretty well until got, you know, red just charged with so many units that they couldn't stop them at all. Yeah, I wonder if yellow had started from the start, if the game would have been very different. But you know, it's really hard to tell. And yeah, I'm honestly not sure. Like after casting this, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like large size battles. Even the 4-way free for all makes me feel like it's really campy. It might be the map, or it just might be the free for all aspect. Anyways, this is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.